All right, I'm here with Will Clark, who is the lone organized play manager at this point,
Yes,
right?
yes.
The OP guy. And give us an update on Spoils. How are things going for you guys, especially at the con and then just in the past year?
Our first day of GenCon has been really good. We've sold a lot of product. This year GenCon, we have a bunch of playmats, t-shirts, a lot of extra accessories to go with the game, trying to brand out.
Yeah.
So as people who play other card games buy our playmats, wear our t-shirts, they can see the game itself.
Right.
We released second edition at Origins, which is our first core set under Arcane Tinman. It's going great. Our sales have gone up significantly since we released that set.
Outstanding.
I'm liking GenCon this year.
Great, you're great. So the idea is, you're talking about some marketing strategy here about how to brand out. Is that really where you're going with this thing? Are you wanting to kind of just slowly grow it out by getting the name out there, the recognition?
We want other gamers to know we still exist, because most people think we're dead from back in like the old days.
Yeah.
So assuring them that we're still alive and kicking and doing everything the way we should be doing it is what I'm looking for.
So would you say that effort has been going well?
Yes.
You're saying people are starting to... And I guess my better question is, do you think it's new players getting into the game, or is it old players who thought the game was dead realizing it's still alive?
I think it's new players bringing back the old players.
Yeah.
They come here, they get a 2-player starter for cheap, they take it home and like, oh, I've played this game before, I have cards in my closet. They bring them out and they go to the local shop and start playing.
So is there a lot of local shops you feel that are picking up Spoils and that momentum's going?
I'm running out of ass promos to mail to stores.
Really?
Yeah. Like after I package them up, I've got just a handful left, like to put aside for later.
That's outstanding to hear. That's great. So what do we have coming down the pipeline? I know second edition was awesome. We've been drafting and playing sealed with that, and it's an awesome set. Well, before we go there with second edition, were you involved in any of the card cuts, and do you have any opinion on that whole process and how that went?
I like second edition as a set. Aside from the print run errors with the deception cards, the set overall ended well. Like they upped some rarities and stuff like that, and like micro shipping containers now with uncommon and random things like that. And I think the cuts are good. Aside from that, the set works well and limited. It's overall structured quite nice.
Okay. So what do we have coming? I think Seed 3 is due
Seed 3.
at some point. Now tell me about Seed 3. What's that going to be about? What do you have for us?
Seed 3 will be a box set. It'll be a standalone edition. It'll contain all the cards within the set when you buy the box.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of like ending the seed cycle. There's some leftover space and stuff, so it's into that. And then we are hard into design for the next sets. Sets. Plural.
Sets.
Yes.
So, okay, I got two questions there. First of all, that brings up so it won't be booster packs.
It will not be booster packs, please.
Is this a switch that you see in the future of all Spoils, or is this just for Seed 3?
I want it to be just for Seed 3. I like the collectible card game aspect of it.
Okay.
Because Limited is by far our most powerful format we have.
Right.
For sets, my main goal for this next year is to get on a set release schedule. I want to be able to announce to the players months in advance when the next set's going to come out. And that's my goal.
Awesome. And so the next sets, are we going to see a finishing of the first edition, second edition block? Is there still a third set there that's supposed to complete things?
I cannot comment on that at this time.
His poker face is horrible.
Cool. So everything's going well here at GenCon. You've got stores that are picking the game up at what you appear to be saying a fervent rate.
Yes.
And have you gotten a chance to play any Spoils?
A little bit, like casual, just side games.
If you had to guess, what would the strongest deck in the format be right now for Constructed?
For Constructed, I think it's divided among 4 different decks. You have Yurt decks, you have Mono Arcanist Control, and that splashes sometimes for greed and other things to do fun stuff with. You have Rage Rush, and then you have the Research Investment combo decks.
Right.
Arcane Research is getting a little bit of love, but it's a little too like early turns you invest too much in building your resources. So those are dying off a little bit.
So you think the Rage Rush is the reason that they're dying off?
Yes.
They can't get there quick enough? Cool. All right, well, we wish you the greatest success,
Thanks,
as
sir.
always.
Thanks,
and we hope to talk to you more in the future.